I don't think you're capped at $1 million because, like I said, there's like you could possibly start a business or invest, things like that.
Why can't you do that with $1 million on Instagram? Start a business.
You could, but you still need like to actually, get whatever you need to start the business, whether it be supplies, maybe a physical location, things like that. You could, but you still need
sure,
like.
But then you're assuming someone has like $0 and they have $1 million. Like we didn't say you have $0 and $1 million followers. You said you're just someone, a normal person, and you're offered on one hand $1 million followers, and on one hand $1 million in cash.
Hello guys.
Yeah, I still think because, I mean, especially for a lot of people, it's a lot easier for them to start a business if they get an extra $1 million rather than with 1 million followers. And like for me, I just could probably do that easier with, a nice amount of cash rather than followers.
I don't think you can separate the two because even if you have the cash, you're still gonna need to spend the money on a market.
Well, yeah, but you have $1 million to spend.
See, then again, you're assuming what type of business you're starting, right? If it's a high-end business, like I don't know, a car.
Well, then don't start a high-end business.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Like a car showroom, like with 1 million followers, there's no cap to a business you can start. Like, of course, it depends on what type of audience you have. If it's like a children's book Instagram account, you just advertise a bunch of children who don't have a lot of money. But if it's something meant for adults who have disposable cash, then you can totally start a business efficiently with 1 million followers.
You could just open up like a KFC or something with $1 million. Like I saw this video, I'm pretty sure it's one of the most like safest fast food places to like open up compared to like McDonald's and stuff. Cause like, yeah. So
I think maybe Chick-fil-A. Cause every Chick-fil-A I've ever seen usually has like a line outside. And I want to say the franchise at Chick-fil-A is like $100,000.
No, that's not true.
I think you're wrong.
Chick-fil-A, they take a higher cut of your earnings. Also, they like the franchise chooses where you have to open the location of like the owner doesn't get the choice. So in KFC you do, and also they take like less of the income, get like a larger profit.
Yeah. Okay, Shamu, I'm not saying. I'm not saying you can't start a business with $1 million. I'm saying we're just assuming what type of business someone is starting. Because with businesses, there's like a monthly rent. You have to maintain that business too. Sure, like the startup cash might be $1 million, but then you just spent all your $1 million. Like there's also rent for the place you're starting a business. There's also payroll. There's also
I mean, how are you gonna open those businesses with 1 million followers? You're still gonna have that difficulty with the followers.
KFC roughly on average takes like 3 years to pay back, and I forgot how much it exactly costs, but it's less than $1 million. So yeah, I'll just open up that and yeah.
Guys, the live stream accidentally disconnected, so I redid another live stream. Do you see the new live stream link? You guys can see this live.
I didn't get a notification.
That's true.
Just double check. And also, what is what would you guys call this conversation? Education or news politics or comedy or
discussion?
This will be actually comedy at this point. I'm sorry.
No, I'll put education. You suck.
Yo, there's a dupe glitch in GTA right now, yo.
That's crazy.
Wait. Do you see this current? Do you see this current stream?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's live, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, sorry for the interruption, guys. It's actually a beautiful discussion that is happening between Shenmue and Sunny. Because that's actually the big dilemma question. But I think both of you, Sunny and Shenmue, both agree though. You guys both rather have the followers, wouldn't you?
No. Or are you talking someone else?
Shenmue like straight went to the cash, and I'm trying to tell him like it's not as black and white as that. Also, whoever said you can franchise a KFC for less than $1 million is wrong, because the franchising fee itself is $300,000, and like rent in like industrial space like that is $20,000 to $30,000 a month. Or so in a year that's another like $340,000.
I mean, just open one
That's
up.
Still under $1 million, and yes, he said like 3 years to pay
but
back.
guys, listen. Okay, guys, listen. So you start your KFC.
Anyway.
Listen. On day one, you've already spent $700,000. You have a staff you have to pay bi-weekly. Products you have to order weekly or however often you have to order it. Maintenance you have to get done every now and then. And on top of that, you have inspections and audits. Okay,
Yeah,
like
but yeah,
sure,
they
to
open
start
it
something, it's $1 million,
Wait.
but to maintain it to start something, it might be $1 million, but to maintain it throughout a year, 2 years, it's much more than that.
Yeah.
Like starting a business isn't a one-time cost; it's a persistent cost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but also
get
with persistent
income as well from
Yeah,
your
income.
business.
Well, okay, most businesses actually take a loss for the first 2-3 years, especially restaurant businesses.
Yeah, but you're still, supplying cash. It's not like going to be a straight up $1 million. You're gonna see that go down as you're making money. It's not gonna pay for itself within the first year.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, though. Like, you can start a business with 1 million followers too, and you don't have to take that initial loss. Right? Like, there's people that have t-shirt businesses, and if they had 1 million followers, they'd be having crazy profit margins. A t-shirt costs like $2 or $3 a piece if you're buying in bulk.
Oh yeah, it depends on like what business as well. Like a t-shirt
Exactly. I
business,
don't.
yeah,
Again, listen.
help out
It
more.
depends on what
But-
type of business and what type of investment. I don't think it's black and white like that.
Oh yeah, of course, but like I'd rather open up like a KFC or like a McDonald's or something than like a t-shirt business. Yeah.
Well, see, that's the thing. This is the
Yeah.
thing. If Shenmue, in defense of Shenmue, if he's went with like an investment way, like if he said, if you try to, I don't know, like Dogecoin is super risky. Remember Andrew, while we were watching that live stream with Elon Musk?
SNL. Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. He tossed in $10,000. Okay, let's not dox Andrew's name and stuff, but he's one of the owners of the server. He tossed in $10,000, and then during one of the commercials, he quickly pulled out, and he made like 1,000 or like $1,200.
Yeah, it was like 1,200, 1,500 something.
Yeah. So then quickly he pulled out, and then so he pulled out $11,500. Now, I'm not saying toss in all the $1 million, but like in terms of investment, there are good ways of making a lot of money with the $1 million. But in terms of less risk and still almost as much the same reward, followers is a way better option. Just it's better to.
I mean, listen, it all comes back to like how old you are, in my opinion, right? If you're like 50, 60, like you don't have the time or I guess the capacity to be running a YouTube channel. You might like your time is limited. You have 10, 20 years left, maybe.
Yes.
If you're lucky, 30. If you're like in your 20s or younger, like, dude, I mean, go ahead, make the safe investment. But I think the ceiling is much higher with having 1 million followers.
Right, exactly. So here's the thing. Can we all agree that if you're above... Oh, okay. AH actually sent me something I can read later. Can we all agree, though, if you're above 60, $1 million is a better option? We can agree on that, right?
110%.
Yeah, okay.
110%.
Exactly. Because I actually would... That's a very good point. But if you're below 30... This is where a debate would actually happen. I'm still more leaning towards the 1 million followers.
There's another debate to be had, though. Like, it depends on what you are and what you are deprived of. So if I have $150 million in my bank account, like Patrick Bet David, $1 million is less appealing to me than 1 million followers. Right now, for example, if I'm, I don't know, like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, who has close to 200 million followers. 1 million followers might not make the same dent. Like, people want what they can't have, right? So if you're really, really wealthy, that $1 million might mean nothing to you. But if you already have a lot of followers on Instagram, that million might not mean much to you.
Okay, fine. Wait, then let's simplify the debate and just say you don't have either. You don't have $1 million and you don't have 1 million followers. That's what the debate would be. Okay, so we work.
Sure.
Yeah, because obviously if you're already a millionaire but you're pretty unknown, then yeah, obviously it's better to have the followers. Or if you have a lot of followers but you have money, then it's better. So obviously that's easy. But pretend you don't have either. What's better to have? And you're below 30. Like literally everybody here is below 30. You're below 30. Which one would you rather have? And also, Lilac brought up a very good point earlier. Remember, she said, what if you don't even want to become super rich or super powerful? I think with that, we can all agree the $1 million is better because you don't want that 1 million followers. You know, that's kind of a pressure, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you don't want to be super, and you just want to avoid having $1 million at all costs, then why would you go with $1 million?
No, like
Because
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Because if you just want a simple life, like me, I'm 17 and I could pay off, like, I could go to college and immediately pay that off without any student loans. And just live up and get my job that I want, and then just continue with that job and live a normal life. Maybe
I see.
save that cash and put it somewhere, but
Yeah, okay, yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I guess that was kind of a big thing for me as well, because I cannot think of anything more miserable than having like a bunch of fans that all want to like talk to you or all that weird shit.
But that's the misconception. 1 million followers doesn't have to be associated with your personality or your face. Like I was saying earlier, there's art accounts, there's poetry accounts that have 1 million followers, and they make their money off selling their art, their poetry, shoutouts on their page.
No, Sunny,
Like, there
Sunny.
is a level of, I don't know, you
But
can,
that's still like a level of work where I could you could probably invest $1 million.
starting a KFC isn't work.
No. Shenmue's right,
yeah,
though.
you don't even need to just start a business. You could just invest.
You could put it in a savings account.
Okay.
Honestly, like again, I want to live. If I don't want this, because I don't want to live an easy, normal life. I want to be ambitious and go places. But if you just want to if you just want to live a normal, easy life, then yeah, just the $1 million is easier because you get the $1 million.
Oh,
You
100%.
put it in- yeah.
Oh, then,
that's
yeah,
why,
I guess
that's why I
that's-
brought up the age thing. Is because you'd assume that someone that's older wants a little bit less risk tolerance. But yeah, I mean, I totally agree. If like you're not like as ambitious or as, I guess, high over, I don't know, whatever. If your goals aren't as far as other people's,
Yeah, big.
and you just want a little bit of security in your life, then yeah, go with $1 million.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm coming from.
Oh, okay. So AH, he speaks a little bit of English, but he sent me a message in Farsi, and he actually brought up a point. It's a simple point, but it's actually pretty. Sometimes the simplest is actually sometimes the smartest answer. He said, if you have 1 million followers, and you put your like donate link, like if you have 1 million like Instagram followers, and you put your donate link out, and if just 200,000 people give you $5, just $5, not a monthly subscription,
Yeah.
then
But no one does that.
no.
We've seen all these people on TikTok who have like
No.
million followers and are like, if everybody just gave me $1, I could buy this.
Yeah.
Well, Aiden, the
People
thing
do
is,
that. And then
you
they
can
don't get any
convert
money.
that
And then it like
donation
doesn't
example.
happen.
You can convert that donation example into like again an OnlyFans, your own T-shirt company. That
Okay.
donation example is just a way of making money from your outreach.
Is it 1 million followers on Instagram or 1 million followers on OnlyFans?
Instagram, because we specifically said because the issue is obviously if it's a subscription fee like Patreon or Subscribestar or anything, then obviously that $1 million is just by subscription alone. That's more than $1 million. Because let's say you have a $2 a month Patreon, bam, that's $2 million.
Okay. Yeah, no. Again, if you're someone that wants a little bit of security, I will agree with you. Like, go with $1 million. I don't know how much that $1 million could turn into. I honestly don't, because it depends on the value of $1 million 10, 20 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll give you a good case study. The Nelk Boys, they have 1 million plus subscribers on YouTube, and YouTube actually stopped paying them because how flagrant their content is. So they made a website on the side called Send Club, and they have their own merch, and they're worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and not a single penny comes off YouTube. It's all based on their followership. So again, if you're able to make something out of $1 million, it's for you. And I would okay, you know what? I would love to debate someone. I would say that the ceiling is much higher with $1 million. The potential to make money is much higher with
That is,
$1 million.
yeah. In terms of potential, I really hope nobody disagrees with that because I 100%. In terms of potential, there's more to do with 1 million followers than $1 million.
Yeah.
I think you can take some high risk, like high reward investments and make way more with $1 million.
Okay,
But that goes opposite to your logic, though. You said $1 million is for the security.
Well, yeah, that's what I would do. But if you're saying how high the ceiling is, I think you can easily, or not necessarily easily, you could, play some risky games and make, way more with $1 million. So if you're talking about how high the ceiling is, I think that's still with $1 million.
Well, no. Because, so like these risky things, right? Well, the thing with risky things is you can do them 1 time, 2 times. So like, if you have a good wad of cash and you made money on one alt crypto coin off it, great. But the reason why they're altcoins is because they don't have a sustainable or consistent income behind it.
You could
So yeah,
go
you might
be a
make one.
professional card counter.
Wait. Let him finish. Let Sonny finish.
So yeah, like one time that $1 million might make you 20-30% return, but it's hard to sustain. In fact, 80% of people that trade, because I'm assuming you're talking about $1 million like a high risk investment. Yeah, 80% of people that trade end up losing money.
But okay, here's the thing though. I don't think Shenmue is fully wrong on this. Sorry, Aiden, did you want to say something?
Yeah, you just become a professional card counter
What do you mean?
for blackjack.
That's maybe. I don't think that's gonna work.
I'm
Alright,
not
I
sure.
don't
I
A
don't-
professional card counter.
I don't know
People
what
do
that is.
it.
Wait, Lilac, what's up?
I gotta go to bed.
Alright, see ya.
Wait, why? Okay, can you lower your shirt up before you go to bed? Look at the face just drop. Oh my god. Okay, Lilac, thank you. Did you subscribe and click the notification bell? And like the video?
Yeah.
Oh, I noticed now it has an extra like. Okay, thank you.
Alright.
Which video? What video are you making?
Alright, see
Thank
you
you.
guys.
Alright, bye. Okay, listen, so we just lost our female. We might lose some viewers now. But
Wait, are we streaming?
We had listen. We had 3 to begin with. Okay.
yeah, I know. And I really hope you guys
They're all
are.
Allie.
No, I mean one of them is me, or maybe 2. Maybe. Yeah. So Shamu, did you click on the stream? Sunny, did you click on the stream?
Yes, you got 8 likes.
Thank you. We just lost the viewer. We literally just lost the viewer. That's probably
It was probably AH. Or not AH, whoever was just here.
Wait,
Yep.
if there's 2 people watching, it's just me and Ali then?
Well, look at the
probably
people
yeah.
in chat.
Actually, AH said he wasn't watching. Let me actually.
Oh,
That's Bob. I agree with Sunny.
And Alex.
That's Bob.
I like how you just ignored the
Bob's-
last. You just ignored the rest of the sentence.
We have a fan in the building. Death Bob.
Okay. Thank you, Death Bob. Next time, just put my name first because this guy will.
You didn't let me finish my sentence. I was just taking a really large pause. Maybe I could have been doing that.
This big. Wow. The thing is, I think again, when it comes to above 60, most of us agree. Above 30, we would disagree. And I like just when you're below 60, just below 60, everybody else, I think, we can't fully agree on if it's better. But if you want to live an easy life, I think no matter what age, everybody agrees $1 million is better because you just put the $1 million in a savings account, or just buy gold or Bitcoin. Just buy something very stable and very safe, and just save for retirement or something.
Yeah. I mean, I can say that I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. It's all dependent on the person's personality. If they're like a far-reaching person, very ambitious person, then they'll say something different. If they're not that, then they'll say something different.
No, but that's what I'm saying right now. Is if you are ambitious, then even $1 million could work. But if you're not ambitious, then it's better to pick the $1 million. So I think we do have a conclusive answer. If you're not ambitious,
Depends on age, personality. I mean, the only thing I learned from this is there's just so many things you have to consider. It's not a black and white question.
right? But if you're above 60, $1 million is better. If you're not ambitious, $1 million is better. So for that,
You can't even say that. You can't even say that because, what if you're 30 years old and you have a terminal, right? So like I don't
Have a
even
what?
think it's possible to characterize. If you're 30 years old and you have like a terminal illness, like if you have cancer or something like that,
Okay, $1 million is better.
right? Yeah.
Well, that's the main thing.
So
Oh, okay. Sally's streaming something in the channel below.
did you finish
Okay.
the YouTube stream yet?
No, I'm going to end it right now. So thank you guys for watching. Everyone's
Alright,
going down
you
there to
can follow
watch.
me at SunnyDawan98. I'm
Type actually once I upload it, just you can type in the comments. I'll pin your comment.
and I'll pin ya. Alright.
All right.